Hey, it's Dr. Deal with 5 reasons why when someone dies from an addiction, grief can be complex. The other day I did a video on short and long grief, and one of the listeners replied saying that they kind of had short grief because their family member was experiencing an addiction, so they just wanted to move past that. And which sparked his video for me because it can be complex grief when you have an addiction going on. That leads me to number 1. You lose the person to the addiction first, and then in this case for this video, the person has passed due to the addiction. So you lost them physically. So you've lost them several times, which is where the complexity comes in. And that leads me to number 2. You're hurting that they struggle to the end. Number 3, you're glad that they don't have to suffer anymore. Number 4, you're having mixed emotions. You're sad, you're angry, you're numb, you're depressed. Your emotions are all over the place. And that leads me to number 5, is that you are filling that void in your family and in your relationship with that person. And this is very complex because there's so many losses that are happening. You lose the way the person used to be. You miss the way they used to be in the family. You miss them if they were your brother, your sister, your daughter, your son. You're missing them without the addiction. And so that's where it's a complex grief. And, you know, some people may want to avoid that and just kind of move past that. But I think that will come back to get you in the long run. So not saying that it's not healthy to have short grief. That's not what I'm saying. But if this is something you're dealing with right now and you're struggling with it, please seek a therapist so they can help you maneuver through complex grief. And praying for everybody who's lost it.